So we're definitely in an interesting time, guys. I mean, we're definitely encountering individuals who are launching threats on a daily basis towards Donald Trump, Kristi Noem, along with Tom Homan. Like, listen, guys, they're all trying to rid this entire country of the people that came into this country in an illegal manner. I'm not really sure why you're fighting so deeply, so harsh, let's say, against criminality. But I mean, I guess if that's what you are looking to do, then that makes sense why you are calling yourself a sanctuary city. Basically, I think that's my overall point in that instance here, guys. Again, this definitely feels more like the moderate position. We don't like criminality. Why are we allowing individuals to come here in an illicit manner? Period. Right? But either way, liberal mayor launches bold attack on Trump. This is our city. Really? All right, let's jump into it. This is a suggestion via Discord, guys.
Back here at home, Boston Mayor Michelle Wu delivered her State of the City address last night, touting city safety and taking a shot at the White House over its illegal immigration crackdown.
This is our city.
Okay.
No one tells Boston how to take care of our own. Not kings and not presidents who think they are kings. Boston was born facing down bullies.
Jerry Goodwin.
Okay, I hear you.
Goodwin is quartermaster for the Beachmont Veterans of Foreign Wars, 6712, and a retired Boston police officer. And Jerry joins me now. Jerry, good morning to you. So what do you think of the speech?
Good morning, Carly. Thank you for having me. I watched it last night, and it feels that we're living in two different realities from what she sees and what I see. Mm-hmm. She touted the school systems. The schools are a complete disaster. She talked about crime being down, which crime is down, homicides are down, shootings are down, but that's due to the brave work from the men and women of the Boston Police Department. That had nothing to do with any of her policies. Her policies have made things worse. Like right now in my home district, there's an active gang war between MS-13 and 18th Street. Just the other day, a firearm was recovered off a 18th Street kid, and two large knives right outside a high school in front of a state representative's house.
Is that a gang?
So again, I think we're living in two different realities.
Yeah, guys, the entirety of the country is absolutely living in two different realities. I think that's just the reality. So, like, depending on what you guys send me for the day, let's say, if it's CNN, you can definitely hear that they're also living in their own specific reality, where they generally say, all Americans. Not really. Because, guys, we are almost split down the middle in this instance here. Neither side can say all Americans agree on anything right now. We are, in fact, in the same country, but on massively different sides, okay? That's the reality. So it makes all the sense in the world that this guy here is saying that in Boston, that Boston itself is split evenly also. Everywhere is.
Wow. So you say that in your hometown, in your community, there's an active gang war taking place right outside your streets. What has the mayor said about that?
Nothing. And again, it's MS-13. It comes right back to the sanctuary city policies that we have.
Yeah, but,
we have liberal activist judges.
Well, Jerry, I was going to say and I'd love for you to finish your thought about the judges, but she also says that Boston is the safest major city in the country. But she certainly fails to mention what you just said about a gang war taking place.
Yeah, they cherry pick what they want to take and use
Everyone
that for their
does.
speeches. Again, like I said, we're living in a totally different reality. What they're saying and what the reality is are two different things. But I will say crime is down in the city of Boston. But again, that goes to, the men and women of the Boston Police Department.
Wow. Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. It could be down, but maybe even down further if the sanctuary city policies weren't in effect.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, so you had an MS-13 gang member. This is a separate incident than the one I just referenced at the high school, which involved 18th Street. But you have an MS-13 gang member who was here illegally. And a liberal activist judge, Judge Delvecchio out of my home district, refused to, adhere to the ICE detainer on him and released him. Right. And he's got, it was a large capacity firearm that he's got.
Yeah, guys, it definitely seems like a similar trend happening within all of these sanctuary cities, guys. I mean, someone gets arrested. They basically find out that this person most likely is here under illicit, terms, right? And they just say, you know what? We're not going to go ahead and deport them. No. We're going to allow them back out. Guys, growing up in the 90s, I always thought, seriously, if you were a green card holder, if you were basically trying to actually gain your citizenship, and if you were to commit anything, you were basically being packed up immediately. And then as I grew up, I start to realize that that's definitely not the case for some reason. And it does not make any sense why we're allowing criminals to roam our streets in any meaningful manner, guys. I mean, if you are a judge and you're basically saying, hey, listen, we're completely fine with criminality, I don't think you should be a judge any longer, bro. Right? I mean, we shouldn't be, running into the realm of activist judges, guys.
Carrying around in my streets, right in my neighborhood.
That's terrifying. So also, you know what, on that front, Mayor Wu just received an endorsement from the city's largest police union, the Boston Police Patrolmen's Association. Given what you just said, does that surprise you? Does the mayor really have the support and backing of the police?
Surprises me.
Maybe the union. I don't know how much support she's got from the actual rank and file guys. I think that's a separate thing. But she did offer them a very good contract the last collective bargaining.
Yeah.
Well, that's that then.
There. Also on the mayoral race front, her top challenger, the mayoral race is taking place in November. Her top challenger is Josh Kraft, the son of Patriots owner Robert Kraft. He also just scored an endorsement from the International Longshoremen's Association and the New England Dock and Marine Council. But in early polling, he is at a deficit here. Mayor Wu has a double-digit benefit to her. She has more support. So how do you think that mayoral race is going to go?
Well, I like Josh Kraft. I'm going to be supporting him in this mayoral race. It's always tough to go against an incumbent, particularly in Boston. They say, what did she say last night? That no kings, but pretty much once you're mayor in Boston, it's a very difficult thing to unseat an incumbent.
You guys, that's actually many cities, guys.
So he's got an uphill fight, but I think he can pull through it. In the Longshoremen's Union, that's a big one. And I'm a little partial to them. My grandmother was the first female longshoreman in the history of the country. So, but it's definitely a huge endorsement.
All right, guys. All right. Now here's the thing, guys. I definitely think that if you are in, let's say you gain some type of office in a major city, I do think that it's nearly impossible to kind of unseat you guys, or even unseat the actual politics that put the person there in the first place. Right. So, like, for example, the closest city to me would be Atlanta. It's about 30 minutes from my doorstep, basically, right? And this city here, in fact, yeah, bro, you can't. If you think you're going to get any type of conservative in office, you can forget about it. Forget about it. It's not something that's going to happen. Not specifically with the population of literal people who will just consistently vote against their interests, at least, right? But guys, listen, let me know in the comments what you guys think. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.